This video content is not intended for children.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. Once again, we're in the studio because the fishing right now pretty much sucks. I've been trout fishing the last couple days and I haven't even got a bite. I tried worms, I tried power bait, I tried power eggs, nothing. So what we're going to do instead is open up some mail. We're just going to get right into it and see what these awesome people sent to the show. The first piece we have here is from Marco in Tomball, Texas. There's no letter inside, but what we do have are some jigs. Got a few little packs of jigs here. They look like hair jigs. Probably good for crappie or something like that. Let's take one out and take a look at it. Yeah, so pretty good looking jigs here. Got some hand-tied hair jigs with a sickle hook. Got a few different colors. Pretty cool. Hopefully as it warms up and the crappie start coming in shallow in the springtime, I can give these a try. Hopefully I can catch some fish. Thanks again to Marco for sending the jigs into the show. Let's see what else we got. This one is from Michael and Jamie in Las Casas, Tennessee. Here's a note. It says, Alex, see if these work. Happy New Year to ya, Mike. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have 10,000 fish shimmer shad. So this looks like a little drop shot bait. Kind of like a panfish assassin, but a little bit longer. Looks like you would hook it through the nose. Kind of dance it up and down so the little whip tail whips up and down. Again, I bet it would work once it warms up a little and the bass and the crappie and stuff start coming in shallow. Good looking baits here. Thanks again to Michael and Jamie for the little drop shot baits. Hopefully I can get out there and give them a try.
Captain CC Corey here, the North Florida angler, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Let's keep going and see what else we got. This one is from Andy in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm getting all sorts of mail from Tennessee. First, a big thank you. I thoroughly enjoy watching your fishing channel and wish you will continue doing realistic fishing as long as you can. After having all my rods, reels, and equipment stolen a few years ago, I gave up on fishing altogether for about 12 years. The loss included my great-grandfather's aluminum tackle box full of his favorite lures and tackle that he used from the 40s to the 70s. It also included several antique and rare lures which cannot ever be replaced. Only over the past 2 years did I start to collect and buy some gear and bring myself to get out fishing again. The one thing I love most about your attitude on fishing is that you don't have to spend a shit ton of money and equipment to truly enjoy the sport. It took me a while to figure out how to get good deals, and I found a great flea market that had a vendor of all fishing tackle. I also found a website, wish.com, that had amazingly large selection of fishing gear for ultra cheap prices. I have heard of Wish. There's a few treasures there, and there's some junk. It's fun to look through it sometimes. Anyway, back to the letter. At first I thought it was sketchy, and it kind of is to an extent. That's what I was just saying. Here are some of the hooks I got from Wish. They were in a kit of 100 for $3. Happy New Year and keep it realistic, Andy. Alright, Andy, let's see what we got here. First of all, we'll check out this spinner. This spinner only has 2 hooks on the treble hook. It looks like one of them broke off, and I don't know where it is. We got a spinner here from Wish. I'm guessing it's a spinner from Wish. Ooh, this though, I know what this is. Cha-ching, money. And let's check out these little hooks, right? We got a variety of sizes here. These down here look like size 10, size 8, 6, and they go up from there. These actually don't look half bad, and I'm curious to give these a try on some panfish, maybe even some trout. So thanks again to Andy for the cheddar, for the hooks, and for the great letter. Hopefully I can try these hooks out pretty soon. The bite sucks right now, but I'm not giving up. I will get back out there. This one is from Jennifer in Canton, Georgia. I hear all sorts of stuff in here. Let's see what the letter says. Dear Alex, here are a few goodies from our local closeout store, Cherokee Closeouts. Please use them or give them away as you wish. We're OG subscribers from the early days. Thanks for keeping it realistic. Jen and Brian. All right, Jen and Brian, thank you for sending stuff into the show. Let's see what we got here. We got some ready-to-fish grub assortment packs. We also have a ready-to-fish tube assortment pack. We've got a ready-to-fish Let's Go Fishing hooks, sinkers, dial pack. And a ready-to-fish weight assortment dial pack. And finally, a Mudville Catmaster Catfish tackle box. Inside we have some pliers for skinning a catfish. We got a stringer, a large weighted float, a D hooker, got a bell, got some heavy duty snap swivels and barrel swivels, a couple of lead weights, and of course some hooks, and one of these catfish lures that you dip into the stink bait. Pretty cool starter kit here. So we got the catfish starter kit, some weights and hooks, and some grubs and tubes. Thanks again to Jennifer for sending them into the show.
I'm Jennifer, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
All right, looks like we got 2 packages left. Let's keep going. This one is from someone in Hartsville, Tennessee. Another local. Let's see what's in here. There's a letter in the box that says, "Hey Alex, just wanted to say thanks for all your hard work you have done on your videos. I really like your channel, and I'm sending you some stuff to do with as you please. Well, except for the Nico Helgramites. These are for you. I've had a lot of success with them this past summer, wading creeks. I hope your holidays were good, and Happy New Year, Les." Another tackle box with an assortment of stuff inside. Looks pretty cool. First off, we got a Booyah crankbait. I see another crankbait right here. Another Booyah crankbait. We got some double cross mustad jig heads. Here are the Nico Helgramites he was talking about. He said, keep these for yourself and give them a try. You know, I found that new trout fishing creek. I bet it has some nice smallmouth and stuff in the summer. I just might be able to get out there and give those a try. We got a few more loose crankbaits in here. We also have an H2O Express 3/8 LCR lipless crankbait. Size 6 bait holder hooks from Ozark Trail. I do like this size for trout fishing. Some barrel swivels that were on clearance, 25 cents a pack. That's a great deal. Rebel Cricket Hopper. A lot of guys out there swear by this one. Hey, now we're talking. Gulp Alive 1-inch minnows. This is one of my favorite baits of all time. Got some worm weights here. Can never have enough of these. More worm weights. Some Crappie Max grubs. And a segmented swim bait. Interesting color pattern on this. Cool tackle box, great assortment. Thanks again to Les from Tennessee for sending it into the show. Hopefully I can try those Hellgramites out when it warms up a little and get a smallmouth bass in a creek. That's what I really hope anyway.
I'm Elston Perez with Chunky Cats Fishing, and right now you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic. Woo!
All right, we got one more over here. It's in a tube. This one is from iFish in Streamwood, Illinois. I actually know who iFish is. He has a YouTube channel. He fishes for perch and stuff over in Lake Michigan. Does a lot of lure comparisons and reel breakdowns. If you get a chance, go check out iFish. That's I_fish. Let's see if we can get this open and see what he sent to the show. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got some stuff jammed in here. Looks like we got a rod. Alright, let's get into the letter first of all. Dear Alex, this is Victor from iFish YouTube channel. I love watching your show when I have dinner, and I was sad to see you feeling down lately. I wanted to send you something to try and cheer you up, and I hope you get this package free of damage. I actually think it is free of damage. You did a really good job shipping it in that big tube. Inside you will find my first St. Croix rod. It's called the Wild River. I bought it many years ago, and I've caught a lot of bluegill and crappie on it, but I promise you the rod is in perfect condition. St. Croix rods age like a fine wine. This is a light power panfish float fishing rod. I know your favorite float fishing spot has trees all overhead, so you may not be able to use it there, but any of your other spots, it should hold up and you should get some extra distance. Either way, I know you have nostalgia for old, good stuff, and I'm sure you'll appreciate the St. Croix rod. There's some empty space left in the tube, so I filled it with trout magnets and jig heads. I know you like them just like I do. I don't want to make this letter any longer, but I really hope the fishing picks up in your lakes, and I see you back at it in fighting spirit. Big fan, iFish. Alright, we got some trout magnets. And he is right, I do like trout magnets. I have a lot of success with these. Great pan fishing bait around here. 4 different colors. Really good assortment here. And a couple of packs of the jig heads. Awesome. Awesome little assortment of trout magnet stuff. And let's check out the St. Croix rod. We're going to check out the handle end first. I'm actually going to leave the bubble wrap on till I can get this to a spot where it's well taken care of. But here we go. Here's the rod he sent over, a St. Croix rod. I don't even think I have any St. Croix rods. This is my first one and I really appreciate it. It says this is a 9-foot light power moderate action. 4 to 8 pound test. 1/8 to 3/8 ounce jig. Made in the USA. Wow, 9 foot. That's probably my longest rod as well. Let's check the other end to make sure the rod tip is still intact. And it is. I can see it right there through the bubble wrap. Good job packing this. Good job wrapping it up in bubble wrap. And thanks again to Victor. The rod is awesome, the lures are awesome, and it really does help in these trying times.
Vance here from Fishing with Vance. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Thanks again to everyone who sent something into the show. Rods, lures, letters, all sorts of cool stuff, even money. I really, really appreciate it. When the fishing is slow like it is right now, I love looking at fishing stuff almost as much as fishing itself. Also, don't forget, I have a giveaway going on right now. The video is something like buy one, get one free lures from Dick's Sporting Goods. Right? We got a Rapala, Tokyo rig, Owner hooks, Jackal Ned rigs, and a Storm Wigglewort. Make sure you go watch that video, leave a comment, because I'm going to pick the winner in a couple days. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.